G'day swingers. So, as you can see, we're out and about at the lovely park again. The Ninja has already got a target. Not sure what that is just yet. But we have driven past this park so many freaking times and thought we have to have a swing here. It looks very old. I'd turn you into the sun, but you get blinded, so I think I'll be polite and just staring at myself. Ow. So yeah, we've seen there's a lot of history here. Don't know much about it, haven't looked it up, so we'll get to swinging and see what's in the ground. That'll tell us how old it is. Back to you on the first target. Alrighty, and this is one reason I absolutely love that little sniper coil. That little coil, if you can pinpoint with that and get the, you know, just move it a little bit like this and get the dit, you know, you're right on top of it. If you dig a hole like I do, or plug, I'm used to digging for the 705, which had a 9-inch concentric coil, so I was used to digging 9-inch wide holes. The 6-inch coil, that's perfect, because now I can actually get my coil in there if I need to. But, being it's a 6-inch coil, if I cut the same size plug I used to, which is easy enough, it's what I'm used to, then I generally have the target in the plug pretty much every time, or just below it. So, if you have a look here, you can see, I didn't even need a pinpointer. I got a ring pull right in the top of the plug. That's the beauty about having a smaller coil when you're in a park. If you get used to a normal size hole and you got a small coil, you can dig that same size hole and they're usually right on top waiting for you. Anyway, solid 17, so we're swinging on. Alright, my next target was a bit jumpy in the mid-20s, and looks like I got ourselves a brown bugger. I think that's what it is. It's very corroded. Yeah, hasn't got any wreath on the edge. And it's copper underneath, so we got ourselves a little brown bugger right next to the creek. First coin, and I dropped it. There it is. So we'll keep swinging and hopefully we can find something older than that. If not, I'll be happy enough to find some brown buggers. Swinging on. And this time, solid 16, as you can see right in the middle of the hole. We got ourselves another ring pull, beaver tail style. So there is some older trash around. It's just a matter of swinging around and finding the goodies in between. And with a glorious afternoon like this in a place like this, who could complain? Lovely little spot. I'll keep swinging. Oh yeah, so I just come back up the hill because there was nothing down there when Ninja is down the bottom, and there's a rotunda here, so there's got to be something around here. First target around here. It's a thrip. You little ripper. Now 1930 on the dot. Sweet. So 925 kg5. Sorry, kg6. And as you can see, it's quite shiny on that side. So I'll just have a quick swing over the coil again, just to be sure. No, just the one thrip. Little ripper, happy as. Spewing I don't have anything to clean it up with or store it in properly. Oh well, swing it on, happy as. Alright, so I called out to the Ninja saying, hey bro, thripped up here. And what, 2 targets later? He pulls out a thrip, but I think he's got a British. That's King Edward I can make out on the back already. So it's before 1910. And it's a British.
Oh, is it?
Wait, no, hang on.
It is.
That's
no,
an Eddie. Flip it over.
No, it's a normal crest.
So if it's Aussie, it's 1910. Yeah, it's a 1910.
Is it?
You ripper.
Nice.
Just going to double check. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, King Eddie faces to the right and King George V faces to the left, and so does King George VI. Queen Elizabeth faces to the right as well. So when you find anyone like this with King's head facing this way, it's Australian, because on the English he has no crown. So bit of trivia for you. But that'll be a 1910 Australian thrip. Awesome as, which means we are onto an older area. We just need to swing a little bit longer and see what we can find. Spewing, I haven't got a pinpointer or a shovel. It's taken me forever to find targets. Nicely done, Ninja.
Thank you, sir.
You ripper.
About time.
Got himself a nice little thrip. Swinging on. Oh, it's been such a long time since I found one of my mates. It's Chewy. I found a 2-bucker. So something else around. It's really not a lot. 2 thrips, and then it sort of died off. And I'm up the hill now looking for other coins, and it's the first target underneath the tree. So I'll keep swinging around here, and hopefully we can find some more targets. Swinging on. Well, it turns out it was actually a spill. I had a 10-cent piece in the hole as well. So that's pretty cool. First spill for 2021. $2.10. Let's be honest, not a penny and a 3 pence. Swinging on. The spill keeps going. I got another 10-cent. It was in the overburden. So $2.20 so far. I'll just slip this in the pouch. A little small pouch I've got, which isn't really big, but does a job. I'll just double check. Well, it doesn't seem like I've got any more targets. Wait up. Nah, it's a deep target, so it ain't that one. It's alright, $2.10 in one hole. Won't complain. Swinging on. Ah, bugger. I was hoping for a florin, but just a 2-cent brown bugger. But in pretty good condition in the wet soil up top here. So there's obviously some traffic around here coming through from the footpath, so I'm going to keep swinging around here and fingers crossed I'll find some more silver. Swinging on. Alright, 15, 16 on the knocks. I don't know, but I reckon a ring pull. Yeah, I was hoping for a silver. It looked quite silver in the clump, but oh, not to worry. It's another bit of rubbish out of the ground. Swinging on. He must be his brother. Another 2-bucker. Ripper. So back on a coin. It's been a little while. We're hoping to find a few more in here. We'll keep swinging. You little ripper. I just found another thrip. So it seems they're not too deep here. So I'm going to go slow around here. Oh yes. Another thrip. You little ripper. Swinging on happy as. Alright, it's been a while since my last target, as you can see. We've got the torch going. So I don't think so, but if this is, wow, this is a big ball. Might be a musket ball. I can't see any holes, not easily, and it's very white, so quite a high chance that could be very old, and it's got some serious weight. So further investigation due on that one. If that's a musket ball, you'd not want to be hit with that. That's a good ounce and a quarter. I'll weigh that when I get home, because that is heavy. Swinging on. Alright, it's very possible that was a musket ball, because I just found a live 9mm round. So that's pretty crazy. It's been hit by the lawnmower. I'm surprised it hasn't gone off. It's actually been fired. It's a dud. That's awesome. I found a dud rifle, a dud handgun round. That's sweet. Awesome. So that'll go in with the collection. A few different ones I've found over the years, but I'm guessing maybe that's actually a 38, not a 9mm, but I'll give it a clean up when I get home. I don't think I'll be able to read anything off the back just yet. Pretty well dinged up. I can see an N on it, but that's about it. So it's not giving me much of an idea. But awesome. A bullet in the park. Third live round I found in the park. Swinging on. Alright, may as well get this one out live, because we've got a solid 21 somewhere around here in the plug. So I'm just going to pop in underneath, and hopefully we've got a penny. At least. Silver would be nice, but haven't found any pennies yet today, so it would be good. I'm guessing this park's been cherry picked like all hell. Oh, there it is there. It's a thrip. You little ripper. Awesome. So that came up 21, which is odd. I think that's a King Edward, and I believe, yep, that's a British. I'm sure of it. Yeah, it's a British. You ripper. British thrip. Yes. It's a 1907, I think I can see. You little ripper. I'll keep swinging through here. but solid 21. Swinging on. Rightio, so Ninja just found a British thrip.
My first ever British.
His very first British thrip, and it's got a hole in it. It's been worn as a necklace. So he's got an 1885.
1885?
Yep.
Dude, my oldest silver.
1885. Queen Victoria on the back.
It's Vicky?
Yeah, you won't be able to see her very well.
Holy shit, I did it.
I just can't quite see Queen. Ah, oh, okay, because she's turned upside down. You can just make out Queen Victoria on the back there, only just. But 1885, and it's been holed to be worn as a necklace charm. So that's awesome. Two British thrips just came out of the ground in the same park. Very nicely done, Ninj.
Thank you, sir. First British.
Hell yeah, I can't complain with that, man. Take it any day.
Oh yeah.
Let's swing it on. Oh yeah, baby. I love these days. They just keep coming out. It's another thrip. Look at that. And this time it's another Aussie. So, oh, just dropped the. It's a weight. Looks like a 1940 on the dot, or 49. 49, I think. So there's a fourth silver ear ripper. I think that's 4 each now. So hoping for a nice British shilling or something. Fingers crossed. Swinging on. Well, that's a little worrying. So I think I found the bullet like right there somewhere, and just here I found a fired bullet. So there must have been some sort of gunfight going on here, which is pretty crazy. Yeah. Strange. Very strange. I'm guessing a 9mm or a 38. So I'm not 100% sure. But another one, and it's definitely been fired. You can see the rifling marks. So that's pretty crazy. Swinging on. 5. So 5th thrip. I've just found it here at the clod. What is it? Australian? Yep. It's an Aussie one with a wicked patina. Not sure, I think it's a 42 or a 43. But there's just silver everywhere here. That is just awesome. So I'll keep swinging, looking for more shinies. Even if it's only the silver variety. Hopefully, one of us will find a solve. Or an English shilling. Fingers crossed so I can find an English shilling. I need one. Haven't found one yet. Swinging on. Alright, so I got another target here in the ball. And I think we got a 2-cent piece. Just by the colour of it. Oh no, what is that? Alrighty. That looks like an old ring. That's an old ring. That's a very old copper ring that's been flattened out. As you can see, there's a little bit of decorative something there. Oh, that's pretty cool. An old antique copper ring. Beautiful. Swinging on. I just found my 6th one for the day. Number 6, and it's a bit too dirty to see what's going on. I'm hoping I can get just a little bit of something through it. I think it's an Australian one. Yep, an Australian coat of arms. I haven't found one of these in a while. We've got a 1919 ripper. So another silver, and we just keep finding them everywhere in this park. Alrighty, swingers. So I've just found an awesome old relic. I got myself just here. It was in position. I flicked it out already, but I just put it back the way it was, so you could see it as I saw it.
Show the impression.
Look at that. Cracking old button. And you can see the impression in the centre of the hole where his finger is. I'm getting Ninja to do the honours of giving it a squirt. Oh. Something about the Commonwealth.
Australian.
Ah.
There's a crown on top, isn't
I'm going to have to give that a... Have you got your toothbrush?
Yeah. It's the rough one though, it's not a smooth one.
You're right. So I'm going to give this a quick little light brushy brush. Australian Commonwealth, that's all it says. So that's an awesome old button. Australian Commonwealth. That is awesome.
That is a sick relic, dude.
It's got the English crown on top and the ER and the VII down there. So
what are the initials?
it's something to do with the English crown. I think it's E and R. I'm not 100% sure.
It's a big button as well.
But that's awesome. You ripper.
Well done, mate.
Swinging on, happy as. Thanks, Ninja. Well, that was a hard target to find. But check this awesome earring out.
Oh, wow.
It's got an old ruby in it. Look at the colour on that.
Right?
Yes, please. Silver or gold? Or is it just copper?
Copper.
It's like copper. Hold on a second. That's so hot. Tell you mosquitoes, he's hot me on the hot crack. And you guys are on the outside now, so I'm sorry. There. It got me right in the butt crack when I wasn't looking. Give a bit of a squirt too. Very nice. Very nice. Look at that. Oh, look at the colour in that thing. You ripper. So we were just walking out.
That's very ornate.
And that, oh, look at the colour in that stone. Through this video, that looks epic. Look at this, Ninja.
Oh, wow.
That is a deep dark red ruby. Ripper. Awesome. Well, we're swinging out very bloody happy, I'll tell you that. See you short. Alrighty, swingers. So, as you can see, I got everything cleaned up. Yeah, that park was definitely smashed before. It had been cherry picked quite well, and they were avoiding all the ring pull target numbers and bottle cap numbers, and sort of just trying to hit the cleaner coin target and stuff like that. Sort of took a bit of the fun away, but at the same time there was still plenty of fun to be had. As you can see, we found heaps of stuff. The strange thing was, as you can see here in Ninja's photos, he found a halfpenny and a 2 cent. What the first threepence that you can see from left to right is an 1885. Then he has a 1903, both British threepences. Then you got a 1910, a 1914 sixpence, and a 1943 threepence as well. So all in all, there was a fair bit left in the ground, and this is just a small area that we worked. We didn't find much anywhere else. I found like this 1 cent here was elsewhere. Otherwise, yeah, Ninja and I pretty much worked at just a small area right in front of the rotunda and just cleaned up these targets. Yeah, so as I said, it was strange there was no other coins around, but as I said, it's definitely been cherry picked, so we were just happy to find what we did. As for my coins, I managed to find myself a 1903 thrip, which is a British one, a 1919 Australian thrip, a 1943 thrip, 1949, 1950, and another 1950. As for the modern day coins, you got two 2-buckers, and you got the 2 10-cent pieces. These three together with a spill. We got 1 brown bugger 2 cent and 2 brown bugger 1s. As for the relics at the top, this button here, it's actually got the ER on the front, so it's the English monarch seal, and it's for King Edward the 7th. So just above my finger here, you can actually see a little 7, the VII, and that's for King Edward the 7th. And it's got Australian Commonwealth around the outside. Now, these buttons were made for the Australian military when it was Australian Army when it was first constructed in 1901, just after Federation. Now, during that time, Australia was serving over in the Boer War, which lasted till 1902. So there's a possibility that that could be a Boer War button. The book that I looked it up in said it could possibly be, but they also said they were around 1903. So, unsure of the dates, but it did correlate with the Boer War button, so not too sure on that. As for the earring, Ninja pointed out, which I always get excited when I see a flashy stone, it's more likely a garnet in that, just surely for the fact it's a non-precious metal. but it does have some serious colour to it. As you can see, there's a nice dark colour to it, but then when I flip it over, it's very clear all the way through. So it's a nice stone. It's very interesting. I'm not too sure if what the go is, whether it's actually real or not. It's hard to tell, but I'll have to get someone to have a look at that. It's got some serious luster and colour in it, so certainly worth investigating. But as for the actual earring, as you can see, it's a nice little ornate earring, but I think it was silver plated at one point, unless that's just solder on that ring there to stop this falling off. So I'm not sure. Could have even been gold plated, but still a very nice little find. And as for this bit, this is actually a copper ring, which, as you can see, just has a decorative knot on it. Just a few bits of wire. Would have been made during the Depression years. We got the bullet that I thought was fired, but I believe it's actually been pulled out with a pair of pliers. It's actually got an indentation on that side, and the base itself, oh, sorry, trying to keep it in focus. As you can see, there's fractures through the copper jacketing on the side, so I think that's from the impact of being pulled out with pliers. Otherwise, lucky last was the bullet that was they tried to fire, but it misfired and didn't go off. I'm not too sure of the caliber on that. As you can see, the lawnmower hit it. Lucky it didn't go bang on that, so I know this one's definitely dead, because if a lawnmower hit it, nothing I'm going to do to it's going to set it off, especially if it's gone in the gun and they're being hit by a lawnmower. Yeah, that's dead as dead can be. So all in all, not too bad of a hunt for a park that had been absolutely flogged and cherry picked to the hilt and back. As for the rubbish, quite a lot of rubbish. So as you can see, I found heaps and heaps of ring tools and bottle caps and whatnot. Now, what I thought was a musket ball did turn out to be a sinker. There is actually a couple of holes I found in it. Where are they? There's one right there, and the other one just there. So unfortunately, just a sinker, not a musket ball, but that's a serious lump of lead anyway. You'd like to hear that as a nugget in your pan. Yeah, plenty of junk. Same old stuff you always find in the parks. But if you don't dig those, you won't find the thrips. Anyway, till next time, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did so, just give us a thumbs up. Maybe even send us a comment. If you haven't subscribed, don't forget to do so. I have plenty of videos coming out, one every week, every Wednesday. Until next time, good luck and happy swinging. Salada.